Hey everyone, welcome back to I Just Watched. It's your boys, and we're here to talk The Suicide Squad, the soft reboot, in a sense.
Soft reboot
to
part 2.
Yeah, like it's
part 2. DC doesn't know what they're doing.
The sequel that's not a sequel to a movie that
doesn't
still
exist
but doesn't exist. Before we jump into it, I gotta hit you with the usual, which is hopefully you like this video enough to smash that like button and click the subscribe to stay tuned to see more of our shenanigans. And you can hit the little bell to get notified when those shenanigans drop.
Bing!
Exactly. Now we can talk the Suicide Squad, which overall, I know how you felt about it and how I feel about it, but like overall, I think it's a really fun, like it's a great movie. Like it's weird because like I really enjoyed it. I've seen it a couple times. Every time I've enjoyed it, I like basically almost everything about it, but I feel like something's missing to make it like great, like just this fantastic movie. Like something's missing. It's weird. Like it needs a little salt or something.
Like a talking tree?
No. We got Sebastian. Sebastian is better than talking tree right now. Okay.
Or a raccoon, a mongoose maybe.
Okay. No, look, Sebastian, the vest wearing rat, is the most gangster little character I've ever seen in my life. Right? He a thug. He drink with the big boys. And he a gentleman, because as soon as he meets you, he was like, shake hand. Oh, you're not going to shake my hand. That's kind of rude, bro.
All right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Gangster.
Yeah.
But no, like, so, I don't know, I just felt like the movie, like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I love the movie. I enjoy it. But I just feel like something's missing to just, knock it out the park completely.
Oh, without a doubt.
That being said, though, I love a lot about this movie. Like I said, obviously, Sebastian. How do you not love Sebastian? He's adorable. Again, James Gunn knows how to make you fall in love with characters who you shouldn't care about. Like,
oh, yeah.
Polka Dot Man. Bloodsport being like one of the lowest tier level Deathstroke, Deadshot like character. Even Peacemaker's on the same boat. Like they're one of the lowest tier levels of these monsters, but I mean, still love them. Or like Ratcatcher.
Bloodsport's like when your mom tells you only got $15, so you go to Ross, and get the discount shit.
It's Bloodsport.
That's Bloodsport, yeah.
And I love the changes because like in the comics and stuff, he has the bandana and I love the helmet. It looked more menacing. It looked cool.
Oh, the helmet's great, man.
I know people were saying Alien, but when I saw it, it made me feel more like Predator because people were talking about like legit xenomorph Alien.
It did look like it did have that vibe.
I had that more of like a Predator.
That's cool, yeah.
But I thought it was dope. No matter what, it's dope.
I thought it looked great, man.
But no, of course, love him. Ratcatcher. I even like the backstory with her father. Ratcatcher 1, stuff like that. I just overall was great. King Shark. I have like a weird before I jump to Peacemaker. I love Peacemaker, but I love to hate Peacemaker.
Well, that's why he's there.
You know what I mean? Like John Cena and the writing, they did a great job of making him a character you hate, but that was the purpose.
Yeah, that's
the whole out of the park. I love him.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see his show. And King Shark. King Shark is one of my like favorite like stupid characters because he's literally a demigod shark. He's powerful,
smart.
He's actually it varies on who's writing him, but my favorite version is like one where he's like reading like this poetry book in the comics or whatever, and he's like hella intelligent.
We didn't get that one.
No, we get like he's not dumb. It feels like he just doesn't speak our language kinda, because it looks like he's like throughout the thing he gets smarter, like he's learning a little bit.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would be cool to see him, become, smarter than your average squirrel type shit, smarter than a 5th grader. And I think it would be cool to see that. My only issue with King Shark, it's more of a nitpick, is that I wanted him to be more menacing, like more intimidating looking, because he looks very approachable, like adorable. Like I know it's like a 7-foot gray white who's walking, but in the movie I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, he looks adorable. Like I just want to hug him. Like I just want to go over there and hug him.
Before he eats me.
I would let him eat me if I get to hug him. All right. Wow. I would not be like, hey, friend. And he'd be like, oh, friend? Okay, I know eat you. All right. He would not eat. I said, friend? You friend? I know eat friend. I said, well, I don't eat friends either.
I don't know if he's going to be friend, man. Ever since those little fish fucked his world up.
That's different. All right?
Good.
Those are dicks. But no, so that was my only, like, nitpick. And my only big issue with this movie, honestly, is the initial beach scene. And it's not because they died. I don't care about that. It was just the waste of the scene to me. Because they go there and do nothing while having extremely powerful characters. Captain Boomerang on his own can fuck with the Flash, so you can't handle a few militia. Mongal, which is Mongol's sister, literally has the same powers and abilities, and they fight Superman on the reg. Died by a helicopter. Blackguard, I don't even like Pete Davidson that much. I think he's alright. But Blackguard can energy manipulation, has super strength. And then, not to mention, every character on that beach has extremely high levels of weapon mastery and hand-to-hand combat. I would have liked, I don't care if they all died still, I would have liked to see a bit more of a fight versus a slaughter. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then also, a Savant running away felt like it wasn't funny to me, it was such a waste because the way he builds him up from the beginning, we see him with the ball, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, we might see him do something, and he literally does nothing. Like, that felt like a waste to me. Maybe it was funny to other people, but to me it felt kind of like a waste of a scene, of characters. And like, I mean, Mongal, alone should have wreaked havoc. I'm not saying they couldn't have died. I think them dying would have been funnier if we would have got to see a bit of a fight versus just a slaughter, if that makes sense. Just because, I mean, some of these characters, I know they're not fucking A, B list characters, but they have decent skill sets, decent powers. So that was my biggest issue with the movie. Other than that, I loved it. Like Star-Lord. Star-O was beautiful. I didn't like the fact that they made him like sentimental at the end. He's like, I liked looking at the stars. I was like, no, bitch, you've been a conqueror since the jump. But other than that, like, I loved it. I mean, I really can't name anything else that I disliked. I love the characters. I love the story. I like the fact that they put Jotunheim on this island, but they still reference the original made-up Middle Eastern country that it's placed, Karak or whatever. Mm-hmm. When she talks about how that's where Bloodsport and Flag met because they were serving together in Karak, mm-hmm. and that's where Jotunheim is originally at. So I just thought that was neat. But no, I mean, it was dope. This is a great movie.
Going back to Cornwall Tees.
Mm-hmm. But no, like, overall, I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great movie. Hopefully, we get to see more of it. I want to see more of these characters. Polka Dot Man, big tear when he died. Milton, big tear too, man. Like, he was helping. He didn't have to.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? I thought he stayed with the van. Yeah. He was literally with us the whole time. All right, how do you feel about this movie?
I'm going in a totally different direction. I love the whole fact that there was the B team getting slaughtered so the A team could get in. I thought it was great because I did not see that coming. I was like, so what are we going to do? We're going to get on the island and then meet Bloodsport, but yet in the trailer, he's with them, you know, stuff like that. And obviously, Margot Robbie's with the B team, but yeah, it's Margot Robbie, it's Harley Quinn. Everyone loves her. She's
not going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, she literally has a halo around her. Like, you know, yeah. She's like Super Mario when he eats the mushroom. Like, you just can't. Yeah. She's untouchable.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I'm saying? So I like that. The King Shark thing, I'm kind of with you. I thought it was cool. Stallone, they made him really dumb. I didn't like that because he's very, very like, intelligent, you know. But then again,
dumb is kind of a newer thing.
Yeah.
Usually he's written to have a base level intelligence.
But at the same time, you know, these are they're characters based on, you know, obviously on comic book characters. But James Gunn's not afraid to change things. Like Mongal, yes, we all know that she is a badass and she, you know, takes on Superman, her and her brother on the regular. But in this world, maybe a helicopter takes her out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so I was good with that. I was good with Captain Boomerang. I mean, granted, you're right. Captain Boomerang takes on the Flash, and the Flash is probably the most OP guy out there. But at the same time, you know, like they were meant to be the B team, you know, for a reason. I mean, Pete Davidson's character.
Yeah, Blackguard.
Blackguard. You don't cast Pete Davidson to be a great character.
Well, no, yeah. I figured, like,
you know what I'm saying?
When I saw, like, again, I'm not a huge fan of him, but when I saw him cast, I was like, oh, that guy's gonna die.
Yeah, of course. You know, I mean, they just upped the ante because in the first movie, just one guy died.
Well, I mean, yeah, but then more died.
No, I'm saying, like,
but in the beginning,
from the jump, you know, like, okay, like, who's dying?
Yeah.
Oh, it's that dude. You know, this time they're like, everybody's dying.
Yeah.
So we can get to, I hate to say this, to actors.
Well, yeah.
You know, because just Pete Davidson's not carrying the movie, or the dude with the spear's not carrying the movie.
Oh, the javelin.
Yeah, but
or javelin.
But Idris Elba's carrying the movie.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So, I really enjoyed it. I just love the fact that James Gunn had the balls to have. You know what? Starro's the villain, and you're like, what?
Yeah. No, that was cool.
I thought the Thinker looked great.
Yeah.
He just wasn't as smart as.
No, it's like really they like lowered his abilities, but they had to because I mean, they probably would have lost.
Yeah, because his name's the Thinker.
They also lowered Starro's abilities because they would have lost.
Yeah.
Like
it's all set up for the Suicide Squad 2, Volume 2, Part 2, whatever James Gunn does. He's all about volumes.
Yeah.
You know,
so I mean, I'm interested to see where it goes. Like I said, I really liked it. I was just kind of nitpicking. Like, I think Cause like okay, we had the one die, but then you had everyone die like nonsensical. It's like to me, it feels like an overcorrect where there's like no balance. Like having them fight and get slaughtered and then have someone run away, I think would have been made more sense.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I understand, and I disagree.
No, I get it.
No,
that was just my what I would have preferred.
Yeah. I mean, because James Gunn came in, with extremely high expectations. I mean, Guardians 1, Guardians 2, what I'm saying? So off of those things, you're like, well, this is going to be amazing. So anything short of a freaking masterpiece, we're going to nitpick. You know what I'm saying? Which, obviously, that's why we're here, to nitpick.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I mean, I thought he did a great job of what he was... Because, like, I bet you anything he doesn't want Harley Quinn in that movie. This is our new golden goose. You know what I'm saying?
She has to be in it.
She has to be in it. And she has to do badass shit. And she has to look beautiful. And, and once again, not a knock on Margot Robbie. I mean, she knocked Harley Quinn out of the park. Because I bet James Gunn would have been happier with somebody else. A different character. Just so he can manipulate and play with. A bunch of things is he brings in characters like Polka Dot Man who don't do...
Well, no, his powers are not quite what they are in the movie.
Exactly. He doesn't throw up radioactive dots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That incinerate anything.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. But yet, it's so... what's the word I'm looking for? They're so just D-level, C-level that people are like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because you're not putting, he's not putting Batman in a movie and having him fly. Like Superman, because you know what I'm saying.
That's not allowed.
Exactly. So you can get away with these lower tier guys.
That's why he got away with Guardians.
Yeah.
That's how he was able to change them all so drastically.
Yeah,
and no one cared.
Nobody cared because I mean, one because it was so good.
Well, yeah.
And two, you have to deep dive and wait a minute, Gamora is a badass.
Yeah, Gamora.
That's not Gamora.
It's funny because the Guardians are literally like super fucking powerful, but he nerfed them to make them relatable. Again, this movie is great. I've seen it multiple times. I enjoy it. The music is good. Everything's dope. I love the way he played with the music, where it was for us, and then it was in their own world, and then they could hear the music. You know what I mean? There's a word for it. I don't know it. I apologize. But the music would be playing, and then it would switch to where the music was coming from somewhere inside the source was somewhere there, so they could hear it too.
Yeah, it's we hear it, and they're driving, and it's coming out speakers in the van.
Yeah,
you're
and then my some of my favorite humor is a lot of the humor used. It's it's not humor for us as viewers. It's humor for them because of their relationship, and we just get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I know there's a term for that too, which I also don't know. I apologize, but that's my favorite thing. I hate it when they're a joke's for us. Because it feels kind of pushed, and then on top of it, when you try to shove it in my face, but this movie's great. I really enjoy it. It just felt I don't know, because I feel it's really really good. I don't know. There's something was missing. I don't know what. I can't even tell you. But overall, hella enjoyed it. I'm excited to see more. But no, it was all in all great. I enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, I don't know why, you should definitely watch it.
And I don't know why you're watching this.
Yeah, it's too late. But you should definitely be watching it. Fun. Fantastic movie, and to make you love characters who
you had no idea existed.
Honestly, all right. And then it was cool just to see random characters in the background. Again, I didn't catch her at the back, but Calendar Man, Double Down, and I'm one of those few people who was oh, is that a gender swap crazy quote?
Crazy quote. Yeah.
And
it turned out not to be.
In the credits, it literally says, I just told you her name, Kaleidoscope, and I was oh, shit, I was wrong. That's on me. Oops. So that was cool, but just seeing little things like that in the background is neat. And it was funny because it was his brother, Sean Gunn, was Calendar Man. He was also the Weasel.
Yeah.
But no, little things like that.
And Rocket.
Well, I mean, that's not in this movie.
I know.
But I'm excited to see what this gives us. Are we? Because we don't have to wait for another Suicide Squad to see these characters. We might see them in something else. Maybe we see Captain Boomerang in The Flash, or maybe we see. I don't know what the hell's happening with Batman and Superman in this universe, but
I don't think DC
the two big ones, we don't know what's going on, sadly, but we might see, I don't know, in Shazam 2, fucking Ratcatcher. I don't know.
Or maybe they do something crazy.
Aquaman 2, we see King Shark. Yeah. Fuck yes.
Or maybe something crazy. They bring in, I don't know, somebody from this movie to Wonder Woman 3.
Yeah, I was trying to, but I was like, I don't know who.
There's
to pick.
nobody there. Yeah.
I didn't know who to pick.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's nobody really.
No one had a chance.
Yeah, I mean,
no one has a chance. You know who has a chance? King Shark, but it's not even a good chance.
no. She's a badass.
Yeah, because I mean, King Shark's fought Aquaman,
Yeah.
and his original.
Wait a minute. A shark fought.
It's not even his original hero though.
Wait a minute. A shark fought someone in the water.
Well, I think he was on land, but yeah.
Wow.
I was playing.
What? Wow.
Not even his original though, because apparently his original was I was gonna say Starboy. That's not right. It's Superboy. Superboy was the original hero to King Shark's villainy.
That's crazy, dog.
I'm just saying, if King Shark can fight Superboy and Aquaman, my boy can technically fight Wonder Woman and Superman. I'm not gonna say he gonna win. I'm saying he can technically go in for the fight.
He's like the Thing. Like, I'll get my ass beat by the Hulk so you guys can do something.
Yeah, just make it quick.
Yeah, just hurry up. This guy
Make it quick.
This guy hits hard.
All right, I can take hits, but I can't take that many. But no, like all in all, enjoyed the movie. I know I loved it. I know you loved it.
Yeah, I loved it as well. Yeah.
I'm excited for more, and maybe like I know everyone's saying, maybe we can kind of see the DC cinematic universe kind of continue to take strides. 'Cause, I mean,
Course correct.
it's funny because like in all their movies, like it's hit or miss. Like they're either complete trash or they're really good. Like Wonder Woman, Aquaman, or the only one that's like kind of in the middle is like Wonder Woman 84. Because like I thought it was really good until like the cheetah fight. So then it kind of washed the ending for me.
That third act.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened in the first movie. The third act kind of faded.
Yeah. Now my biggest issue with the third act was the fact that it was still the older
dude.
actor.
Yeah.
I wish he would look more like a younger god, but I mean, it's neither here nor there. It's too late for that. But all in all, I'm excited to see more. Aquaman 2 coming out. The Flash. The Flash is gonna be the biggest course correct
It has to.
because that's the one that allows you to truly change and adjust and keep all the good stuff and get rid of all the bad stuff. So I'm interested to see that. And then also, I was like laughing because if you were in the first Suicide Squad movie, you weren't surviving this unless you were from Australia and your name was Margot Robbie.
Yeah, basically.
Everyone died from the first movie.
I mean, if the Flash can course correct everything, the good stuff,
Mhm.
and when I say the good stuff, I mean Affleck and Cavill. But other than that,
Basically, you know, at the very least, give me Cavill back as Superman. I'll meet me halfway.
I think Affleck's in it. I think.
He is in it.
Yeah.
It's the last time we're gonna see him as Batman. So, but and apparently like, it sucks. Oh, even Gunn said, because people ask him like, "Yo, is Henry Cavill Superman?" He's like, "Honestly, I don't know."
Oh man.
And we're like, "Fuck, man." But that being said, I can keep going on and on. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'm alright.
No? All right, thank you. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let us know your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns. Did you like this movie? What did you like? What didn't you like? Give us all that spiel down below. Comments, questions, concerns, requests. We love hearing from you. Please don't be shy. Hit us up in the comment section. But until next time, stay safe, be well. Adios.